Hey guys, Kristen here. This is video 7 in how to travel with severe chronic fatigue. And today I want to talk about how you're sitting when you're traveling. It just sounds silly to say even, to be concerned about how you're sitting, but how you sit can actually drastically impact the amount of energy it takes while you're traveling. It can actually help you feel so much better at the end of your trip if you sit correctly. So when I say sit correctly, I mean if you have to sit upright, then the best way to sit upright is to have your legs Indian style, crossed, okay? Having your feet and your knees at the same height as your hips actually decreases the amount of work that your entire body and especially your heart needs to do to pump blood around, because it's not having to pump blood as far back up from your feet, because you've shortened the distance, the vertical distance. You've shortened the distance that your body's fighting gravity. And it's not just about getting blood around your system. It's also about things like getting your lymph fluids around your system. I mean, there are a whole lot of processes that benefit when your feet and your knees are at about the same height as your hips. All right, so sitting cross-legged is a big pro tip, whether you're in a car, on a bus, even in an airplane, even if you have your knees up, elevated, that is going to be a lot more beneficial than having your feet on the floor, having your feet on the seat, maybe in socks, having your knees up or cross-legged. That's the best way to sit. Now, obviously, even better than sitting is going to be reclining, either partially or completely. If you can be lying down at any angle when you're traveling, that is going to help you even more, especially if you also get your feet on the same plane as your entire body. It's just such a resting, loving break for yourself to be able to lie down while your body's processing all this extra like visual stimulus, sensory stimulus, auditory stimulus, and it is going to leave you feeling a lot better if you can find ways to do that. Now, maybe if you are traveling on a bus, this could mean booking both seats next to each other so you have a little place to lie down if that's something that you can afford to do. I've done it before. It is a whole different experience to be able to lie down on a 5-hour bus ride. So the moral of the story is to get as horizontal as possible when you're traveling, even if it just means sitting cross-legged. You're going to feel the difference after a few hours. If you found this a useful tip on how to live with severe chronic fatigue, then it would mean the world to me if you would share these videos with someone who they can help. Whether that's a friend you have or a group that you're a part of, please help me spread the word. And as always, you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post here just about daily. Sending you love and health, I'm Kristen.